Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Bill with Bill Mabry Online Coaching. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. I'm trying. Let's try to get some of these pop-ups off here before we get started. And I didn't get my timer ready yet, so I'm doing that right now. So I started my timer right now. Let me get the information here. Okay, I think we're ready to go here. So. Good morning, everybody. This is a fabulous Tuesday morning. Hope you guys are all doing great today. I think I've got everything I need to get started. Today is one of my better, I'm more excited about doing this type of a live Facebook because it's titled Client Win. And in the last, I'd have to say in the last year, I have picked up quite a few type 2 diabetics because it is an epidemic. It is an epidemic in the young and old. And still today, even though there's a lot of research out there and there's a lot of new doctors out there that have changed their platforms on how they're treating a type 2 diabetic and knowing that medication will never reverse it, and there's so much research and so much studies out there that by changing the type of foods you're eating and how often you eat, you are going to reverse your type 2 diabetes naturally when following the right protocols and given education and the right tools. And so the reason why I'm starting to do more and more of these client wins on type 2 diabetes is because a lot of diabetics still don't know this, and the doctors and the health professionals are not going to donate this information that you can treat type 2 diabetes by just changing the types of foods you're eating and how often you're eating naturally. Now, I'm not a doctor. I don't want to be a doctor, but I've been doing this for over 40 years, and I've got a lot of scientific background proving what we're doing is actually working. And so we need to get this out, and that's exactly why I'm doing this client win on this most recent client of mine. So here it is. Exciting for him especially. But he's been a diabetic for a lot of years, and he's obviously he's way overweight, so we're dealing with that also. But we're not concerned about the weight because we know that if we address his type 2 diabetes and address the root cause and start working on that, that the byproduct of getting his blood glucose levels down to a normal level is always going to be burning that body fat off. Well, what we have here is this particular person just in 30 days changed his blood glucose levels. And what it was at 30 days ago was 314. Is that what I have down here? Yes. His blood glucose level was 314 30 days ago. Now, prior to that, he had a blood glucose level of 392, which is getting into the danger zone. Actually, 314 is pretty much a danger zone also. Well, so we put him on our type 2 diabetic package, and we started working with him and changed his food and changed how often he was eating. And within 30 days, we just got a reading recently that his blood glucose level has now dropped down to 117. Now, another thing that really helps to escalate getting your blood glucose down when it's that high, and you've been a type 2 diabetic for quite a few years, is by adding some exercise, some type of exercise 3 days a week moderately. And the key is to try to exercise 2 to 3 hours before you take your reading and before you have a meal, because that's when the body is going to really go after that glucose in the blood and utilize it. Now, what's encouraging about this is that by him dropping from 314 blood glucose level all the way down to 117, that's telling us that we are getting on top of his insulin resistance. We're not there yet. We're not there at all. How long will it take to be to where we completely reverse insulin resistance? That just depends upon him. And that's going to all depend upon our blood glucose readings and our ketone readings getting more consistent as we go. I like to tell my clients, you gotta set goals. You gotta set a short-term goal, 6 months, and then you gotta set a long-term goal of 12 months. And so I got a pop-up. Let me get rid of this real quick. Dang it, I can't get rid of it. Okay, here we go. There we go. Whoops. No. No. There we go. That's gone. Sorry. But anyway, back to the insulin resistance. We're getting on top of that. We got a ways to go yet. So, guys, if you know somebody that has type 2 diabetes and they've been battling it for a while and nothing's working and they're on medication, you know what? Do them a favor and send this video over to them so they will know that there is a way to work on lowering their blood glucose levels naturally with just foods and how often you eat. So that to me, this is a very exciting video that I love doing, and I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can with my clients who reach certain goals. Okay, guys? So, guys, you can go to my BillMaveryCoaching.com website. Those of you that may have type 2 diabetes, or those of you that actually might know someone, and check out my courses and packages. And I have a free ebook that I give to type 2 diabetics to kind of explain what is the root cause to why they have it and how to fix it. So it kind of gives them a brief idea on what the root cause is. Okay, guys, hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys at the next video.